Oh, I'm on air. Woohoo. This will probably fail once again, but here we are. I'm going to try to hopefully give it a few seconds to make sure it's still working before I start talking, before I'm just wasting my fucking breath, because that happens too often. And it looks like Big E is in the ring. Looks like all the legends and all the big guys are already out. Who else is to join them? I didn't see Dolph Ziggler. I didn't see Sami Zayn. I did not see Hideo Itami. I didn't see much of the NXT guys I brought in, which is those three. But looks like you know what? I was about to say, this is one of my favorite matchups of the night, or my favorite of the night. BayMella, or Bayley and Carmella, taking on the team of Emma and Alexa Bliss, because it gave up two. You would think it would start the rivalry between Bayley and Carmella, which is not exactly the case. Which is fine. You don't need a rivalry to make a title match better. It just, and it looks like more of New Day is here. Anyway, but it also, instead of that, they gave a potential rivalry that I would love, a heel versus heel. You haven't seen that in a little while, and I think that would be an awesome addition to NXT TakeOver Dallas. I want to see a few matchups between the two. I want to see a rivalry culminating at the WrestleMania NXT TakeOver event in Dallas. I want to see them take over Dallas. I want to see these two wrestling their hearts out, because they fucking deserve it. They deserve every little bit of attention they're getting, because I believe these are the two young stars of the NXT women's division, because it's both of them. Alexa Bliss and Emma deserve the opportunity to give it their all here in the not the Royal Rumble, in NXT TakeOver Dallas, and I believe those two, if they do this right, if they give them good matches or good stories, this match would be killer, like Bayley versus Sasha Banks killer. I think these two mesh well together, and I think it'd be awesome. It gave it a little bit of a heads up during the Battle Royal, which was awesome. I was gonna say something about it, but I didn't. I kind of looked it over. I was looking at it while I was watching, and I was like, hey, this is a great idea or a good topic while I'm doing this, and I was like, and it didn't really work out. And I love this idea, and the fact that Alexa Bliss left, or not left, but she just gave up, and that was awesome, because it started the rivalry, and none of them should turn face. That is one thing I want to know, or put into perspective. None of them should turn face. I believe Alexa Bliss is perfect as a heel. She never clicked as a face, but as a heel, I love her more than ever. I believe Alexa Bliss is one of the future flag bearers of NXT if she was given the right stories. If you're going to give her squash matches like they've been doing to Carmella for the past few months, and then they didn't build her up the way she wanted. I wanted her to have a singles match against Alexa Bliss and have her beat Alexa Bliss, and then have her have the #1 contenders match, but I guess it never really worked. But I think the quick little throw up was a little bit different compared to just to have them beat a smaller one, then a moderate smaller one, then a mid-carder, then I don't know. It depends on what you like as in a wrestler. I believe this matchup was 100%. I want to give it a 4, but you know what? Since it's just an NXT match, I want to give it a 3.5. I think it was definitely the highest of the night, the highest point of my night, because hey, we want some Bayley. Hey, we want some Bayley. Because you can't say no to Bayley. Bayley's awesome. I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.